Well, you mentioned the vitalist, and I'd be remiss to go a whole herbalist hour without asking who some of your mentors have been. I've always been curious. Maybe I knew, I don't know, but remind me, who did you study with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my first herbal teacher was Corinna Wood in Asheville, North Carolina.
Oh.
I did herb walks with her
Nice.
back in 1997,
Wow.
right?
Yeah.
So that was a long time ago. And then, and then I started really studying herbs at MUIH. It was then Thai Sophia. So my teachers were Bevin, Clare, Camille, Freeman, who you just interviewed.
Yep.
James Snow, and one of the teachers who really influenced me was Simon Mills.
Yeah.
And he was my clinical supervisor. So when I was seeing clients, he would come in and sit next to me, look over my notes, make sure that my formulas and, you know, the questions I was asking were right. He'd help me, you know, look over my notes. And he just had such an easy way about him. He was very much like a clinical herbalist. But he'd also be like, just throw in a little bit of yarrow, just a little bit, just a few drops. Don't think of too hard, you know. And he really encouraged me to be with the person and not the problem, and that was really helpful for me as a clinician. After that, when I graduated from MUIH, I started studying with Matthew Wood, because one of the things that I felt like I wanted more of at the end of my 3-year training was the energetics and the spiritual part. So I found Matthew's book, The Book of Herbal Wisdom, and read it voraciously. And then I just looked, where is this guy? Where do I find him? And so I started, he was teaching on the East Coast. And so anytime he would be at Kat Mayer's school, I would go and just sit at his feet. And Teresa Boardwine's school, Green Comfort, I went there maybe 5 or 6 times. And sat at his feet in the yurt with Amanda Dilday and a lot of other people who
Amanda.
are, yeah. So just, you know, a great community around Matthew Wood. So, you know, he's probably, I would say, my most influential teacher to date, because he's also into astrology, which is nice. So I feel like the way he sees the plants, the way that he brings vitalism in, I like the drop doses he uses. I sometimes use drop doses. I sometimes use more like therapeutic range. But the way he approaches single plant remedies really resonates with me.
What a diverse and thorough herbal background. Yeah. I'm yet to meet James Snow or Simon Mills, but I've heard lots of great things. Of course, Camille, Freeman, and Bevin are friends of the program, and Corinna Wood, for that matter. She's been on the show as well. So cool. Very, very neat. Yeah, I love that.